Question 4. The diagram below shows a cell with 4 of its parts numbered. Which structure is common to both prokaryotes and eukaryotes? A. 1, B. 2, C. 3, D. 4. Question 5. The growth of most plants is limited by the amount of nitrogen available. Which of the following effects does low nitrogen availability most likely have on the carbon cycle? A. More carbon dioxide is taken up by the plants. B. Carbon dioxide is trapped in the soil around plants. C. Less carbon dioxide is removed from the atmosphere. D. Carbon dioxide is converted to carbonates by bacteria. Question 6. During the process of respiration and photosynthesis in plant cells, what are the 3 primary elements that cycle between the mitochondria and chloroplast? A. Carbon, iron, and sulfur. B. Hydrogen, carbon, and oxygen. C. Carbon, nitrogen, and phosphorus. D. Hydrogen, oxygen, and potassium. Question 7. Catalase is an enzyme that protects cells from damage by helping convert the toxin hydrogen peroxide, H2O2, into water, H2O, and oxygen, O2. A student is investigating how different pH values in different temperatures affect the relative rate of reaction. The table below shows the student's data. Use the table to answer the question shown below. Note, human body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. See table. Identify the test tube that most likely has physical conditions similar to the conditions in human cells. A. Test tube number 2. B. Test tube number 5. C. Test tube number 6. D. Test tube number 8. Question 8. Catalase is an enzyme that protects cells from damage by helping convert the toxin hydrogen peroxide, H2O2, into water, H2O, and oxygen, O2. A student is investigating how different pH values and different temperatures affect the catalase activity. The table below shows the student's data. Use the table to answer the question shown below. Describe how catalase activity changes as pH decreases. A. Catalase activity increases as pH increases. B. Catalase activity decreases as pH level decreases. C. Catalase activity increases as pH level decreases. D. Catalase activity decreases as pH level increases. Question 9. Catalase is an enzyme that protects cells from damage by helping convert the toxin hydrogen peroxide, H2O2, into water, H2O, and oxygen, O2. A student is investigating how different pH values and different temperatures affect catalase activity. The table below shows the student's data. Use the table to answer the question below. Describe how catalase activity changes as temperature increases. A. Catalase activity increases as temperature increases to certain temperature and then activity stops. B. Catalase activity decreases as temperature decreases to a certain temperature, then activity stops. C. Catalase activity increases as temperature decreases until a certain temperature and then activity stops. D. Catalase activity decreases as temperature increases until a certain temperature and then activity stops. Question 10. Which of the following is the best example of an organism maintaining homeostasis? A. A wolf panting after a chase. B. A spider catching an insect in a web. C. A cricket becoming infected by a virus. D. A mole digging tunnels in the ground. Question 11. Which of the following explains why legume plants are less likely than other terrestrial plants to experience nitrogen limitation? A. Legume plants need less nitrogen than other plants do. B. Legume plants have nitrogen-fixing bacteria on their roots. C. Legume plants catch insects to supply themselves with nitrogen. D. Legume plants can absorb nitrogen directly from the atmosphere. Question 12. A graph of atmospheric carbon dioxide concentration over time is shown below. Change in atmospheric CO2 concentration over time. Graph. Scientists are investigating the cause of the large increase in atmospheric carbon dioxide concentration since about 1800. Which of the following provides the best explanation for the increase? A. Eruptions of large volcanoes. B. Use of fossil fuels by humans. C. Natural fluctuations of climate. D. Photosynthesis by phytoplankton. Question 13. Which of the following functions does active transport perform in a cell? A. Packaging proteins for export from the cell. B. Distributing enzymes throughout the cytoplasm. C. Moving substances against a concentration gradient. D. Equalizing the concentration of water inside and outside of the cell. Question 14. The endosymbiotic theory states that some organelles in modern eukaryotes are the ancestors of prokaryotes that moved into another prokaryotic into a symbiotic relationship. Which of the following organelles is found in an animal cell and provides evidence for the endosymbiotic theory? A. Nucleus. B. Ribosome. C. Chloroplast. D. Mitochondrion. Question 15. Many plants have waxy coatings on some surfaces. This coating reduces water loss because it is not water permeable. This waxy coating, which of the following types of organic molecule? A. Carbohydrate. B. Lipid. C. Nucleic acid. D. Protein. Question 16. Part of the tundra food web is shown below. Which of the following describes a relationship between the grass and the Arctic hare? A. Competition. B. Host parasite. C. Mutualism. D. Producer-consumer. Question 17. Which of the following statements correctly matches a cell part with its function? A. The cell membrane packages lipids for export. B. The mitochondria perform photosynthesis. C. The lysosome digests molecules. D. The nucleus produces energy. Question 18. The water cycle would not occur if which of the following were missing? A. Animals. B. Bacteria. C. Ice caps. D. Solar energy. 19. Tapeworms are sometimes found in small intestines of sheep. A tapeworm attaches to the intestinal wall using suckers and then absorbs nutrients from the sheep's intestine. Which of the following terms describes the relationship between the tapeworm and the sheep? A. Competition. B. Herbivory. C. Parasitism. D. Predation. Question 20. Which of the following will most likely happen to a predator population if its prey population decreases? A. There will be no change in the predator population. B. There will be a decrease in the predator population over time. C. There will be an increase in the predator population over time. D. There will be an immediate extinction of the predator population.